welcome back to Baking with Briony, the series where I learn to bake again. Today we're technically not baking, we're cooking because I want to try and make tortillas. I've seen loads of people make them online and they make it look really easy. So I'm hoping that it is actually easy. First things first, I need 3 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3. 1 teaspoon of salt. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, and then we give that a little mix to make sure it's all combined. Next we add oil and water. So we need 1 cup of warm water and 1/3 of a cup of oil. This says that we need to add the wet ingredients while the mixer is already running, so let's do that. At a medium speed. This is looking a little bit dry, so I think I'm going to add a little bit more water. It's all combined now into a dough ball. We're going to tip it onto a floured surface, roll it out and divide it into 16 portions. Wow, that's a lot of tortillas for 2 people. The recipe said divide the dough into 16 balls, coat them in flour, and then flatten them. So I've done that, and then now it says cover it with a clean kitchen towel and leave to rest for at least 15 minutes. Not very seasonal, but Snoopy will always do. It's been around probably 25 minutes. I got a bit distracted, but let's have a look. Next, we have to roll each ball into a 6 to 7 inch circle on a lightly floured surface. Keep the work surface and rolling pin lightly floured, and then don't stack them directly on top of each other or they will stick together. Okay. Well, that seems like it might be thin enough, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. So I got some parchment paper to put between some of them. She recommends that if you're good, you can try and like roll one while you cook one. I'm not that confident yet. So if I at least roll a few, then I can just roll a couple while they're cooking, and then I don't feel stressed like, oh my gosh, I need to get the next one in. I've rolled out about half of the, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just under half of them I've rolled out so far, because I might start cooking them. And then hopefully, because they take about a minute each, that means I should have enough time to roll the rest out. And I just want to save some time, really. It's quite a time-consuming process. Okay, so let's do that. I've got a pan on the stove, heating to a medium heat. This should take between 45 and 60 seconds per tortilla until you see, I think she said, until you see brown spots or bubbling. So let's go do that. Nice, we got a bubble, so that's a good sign. These things take a lot of flour to stop them from sticking. Way more than I would have thought. Notice that these later ones that I'm rolling are a little like crusty. Best way I could describe it, like it's got dry skin essentially. I think that's because I've just left them on top of the towel uncovered. So I've just covered the rest just to try and stop them drying out too much, because I worry that will affect it. Nice. I worry they're a little too thick. Yay. She mentioned that once they're finished cooking, either wrap it in a damp paper towel or you put it into an open Ziploc, stops them from drying out. So I'm going to do that. And on to the next one. think the first few that I cooked were too thick because I tried one, it tastes a bit thick, so I've rolled a few out a bit thinner. We're gonna try these ones. So here they all are, nice and cooked and ready to eat, and because I left them in a Ziploc bag, they are soft and warm and lovely. We're about to have some tacos, so I'll make some and then I'll do a little review afterwards, but from a little bite I had, the first ones I made that were really thick, not good. The thin ones, a lot better. I think mostly user error. And if I do it again, I will definitely like halve the mixture because there's a lot. I don't know if you can see, but there are so many. I think there's 16. I don't know what we're gonna do with 16 tortillas. But I think it's something very rewarding about making things yourself, and to be like, I made the tortillas is very fun. I'll definitely try it again. Now I know the tips and tricks. And yeah. Thank you for watching this episode of Baking with Bri, the series where I attempt to learn how to bake again, although this technically probably classes as cooking, but it's fine. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I've posted a couple of other videos on my channel if you'd like to see them, and I also have a vlogging channel with my husband, and I'll leave all the links in the description and probably on this end screen. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!